Hey, what's up, you guys? I am be ranking all of my Year of the Tiger stuff just here in this container. I only got 3 of them this year, like 3 collections worth. I was gonna get the next one, but it more is like not Year of the Tiger. It feels more like Tiger in the Woods or Tiger in the Jungle, you know? But I have glasses on so I can actually see stuff. But I want to start with I personally think that this is better. Like, this is probably the best collection that I've had. It is the MAC Year of the Tiger. You have this highlighter, which isn't the best highlighter. It's okay. You know, it's nothing to write home about. It's just like a gold highlighter, like kind of duochrome, kinda. You guys can't really see it, but it's okay. And then you have the eyeshadow palette, which looks like this. Nothing special. If it was, you know, not Year of the Tiger, would I purchase it? No. Same with all of these except for one. And then you have the lipstick I got, which is in the shade Token Affection, and this was a eyeshadow ×9 Made My Fortune palette. And then this guy was the Lunar Lights Extra Dimension Skin Finish powder. So this collection I liked because the outer packaging was really nice, and there was more than just these 3 things. There was mostly 4 of these, 4 bullet lipsticks, brushes, highlighter, and I think that was it, and the eyeshadow palette. But to me, this is a lot more thought out. They put more time and energy into it, you know? Personally, my favorite is the most expensive one. You bet your money it is, but the packaging is good, the formula is good, all that's good. The next one I liked, which I only got one thing out of that collection, is the Huda Beauty Tiger Wild Obsessions palette. Now, this isn't limited edition by any means, I don't think, because they didn't release this, I want to say last year, but it didn't have this packaging. It had like stripes or claw marks. I don't really remember which one, but it's the exact same thing. Still really nice. I like this shade right here, the one in the middle. I have it on this side. It's like a pink, I don't know if you guys can see, like a pink to gold kind of duochrome, but I really like it. You know, it's a nice palette. It's well thought out, and then also on the back, the outer packaging matched it, you know, so that was cute. You know, look at it, just like stamped it on. Really nice. This one didn't have an outer packaging really. It was plastic, but I'm used to that with Huda Beauty's like 9-pad palettes where it's just plastic. So I was okay with that. Now let's get to the disappointment. Okay, I know this video is fast, but I don't have a lot of stuff to talk about. Is the not Wet n Wild, the ColourPop. They gave us one eyeshadow palette with a shimmer, glitter, and 2 mattes. Okay, nothing on here says Year of the Tiger, except maybe you could say the back does, where it says Go Get 'em Tiger, but really not saying Year of the Tiger. And then you have this highlighter palette, which I have on right now, which it's okay. It's by Soul Body. It is called Lunar Relator. Looks like this body highlighter I use on the face. It's okay. Again, has more, you know, themes of Chinese New Year. It has, you know, some of the like these flowers. Did I break it? Okay, no. You know, it has like the flowers. It's red. You know, okay. Compared to this guy where it just doesn't have any flowers, anything really. Okay, and then we have the lip creams, lip lacquer, and lip stain. I don't like the glossy lip stain whatsoever. The lip lacquer I don't like, and the lip cream I don't like that formula. The lip cream is kind of honestly the same formula as this MAC guy. Kind of like, let me see. Yeah, the MAC one is a little bit more moussey, if that makes sense. Let me try the lip lacquer. Yeah, the lip lacquer is a little bit more glossy, honestly. And then this guy, the glossy lip stain is obviously, you know, glossy, and lip staining, which I don't like those. I think I've actually decluttered all of them. But these I'm okay with because they at least have this. I do kind of wish though that maybe this was like on the back, and then there was like a tiger or something, you know, on the front, and like the tail like wrapped around, you know, something like that, to that nature. So those are that, and then the final thing in that in this collection, I just because I have a full collection for the ColourPop. I don't get why this is in here. It is the 438 White Peach. Why? Why White Peach? Like, you could have, like, because I'm pretty sure this was like already in their arsenal. I'm pretty sure all of this actually was already in their arsenal with stuff they're like have. I'm just kind of confused as to why you couldn't, you know, instead of have it just be White Peach, have it be like tiger's blood or like something tiger related, you know. Have it be like an orange, like be like, I don't know, dragon fruit, I don't know, something more like Chinese New Year-y, not just White Peach. Like, first of all, I don't like the smell of peaches. I hate the smell of peaches, so I probably won't use this. Like, to me, the smell of peaches smell like cat piss, so I probably won't use this. I'll smell it and be like, no, because it visibly makes me gag. Like, I don't like it. So yeah, like, if y'all see this on, like, this guy is gonna make me mad. Cause like, why did I buy this? No clue. And also the glitter, it's very, like, how do I explain it? It's very scratchy. Like, I've had some glitters where they're nice and smooth, you know? And ColourPop, they make those kind of glitters that are really nice and smooth. But it feels like they kind of just were like, oh, we have this unreleased 4-pan and we have excess amount of these guys. We just made a batch. We have a lot. And it's like, oh, here's some boring red shades that we're going to release, you know, in a set. And here's a highlighter that we already have like 10 of, but it looks different, kinda. Do you want to release this? Like, no. The least they could have done, I feel like, is like, you see the embossing where it's like, you see like those lines, kinda, like right there. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. The least they could have done is like put like a tiger on the embossing, you know? It feels lazy, you know? And I get that ColourPop is fast fashion or fast makeup, whatever you want to call it. But like, they went balls deep, you know, with the Animal Crossing and Liz McGuire and Frozen and all these other things. And then they get Year of the Tiger, it's just like, even the Year of the Fox. Year of the Fox was good. I think there's only an eyeshadow palette and highlighter, I think. I don't really remember. But that was still more thought out than this collection, you know? So, I don't know why I bought it. Honestly, I don't. If honestly, I would probably only keep this guy and maybe one of these guys. I probably would honestly keep the lip lacquer, or the lip cream, I mean, because I don't like the lacquer or anything else really by them. So yeah, but this whole collection was just a big letdown in my opinion. Like, it's just like, okay, and you know, they had so much potential, but then they just kind of like wasted it, you know? Like, I'm just looking at this palette. They could have put like this shade right here. This is the shade Sunkissed. It's matte. They put that in there. They could have put this feathered shade in there. And mind you, I made this palette myself. They could have put this tiki shade. Looks like that. Like, this is I did like a bring your own palette. They could put that in there. It would have been lovely. They could have put like this shade, the shade Turntables. It's like a duochrome. You guys can't really see, but it's duochrome. They could put all these shades in there, but they chose the 4 most boring shades in their arsenal. Like, I'm okay if they reuse shades, you know, like, in fact, I like one of the shades so much, this Mary Jane shade. I bought a full size of it because I almost a pan, because I like that color, you know. But it feels so like, it honestly makes me think they kind of like forgot about it this year. They're like, oh shit, that's this year? And I know people are gonna be like, oh, it's because of the pandemic. Okay, maybe. But then Year of the Fox came out, and that was year 2021, so they still had time though to do this year. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I'm disappointed in them. Because I feel like they had something. They had something there. And then they just kind of didn't run with it. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if ColourPop, like, I don't think ColourPop would ever go out of business intentionally. You know, like I don't think I don't think ColourPop would ever go out of business unintentionally, because they didn't always make makeup. They used to be, because I think they started out with the singular eyeshadows, like the weird ones. You know what I'm talking about? The Super Shocks, but those suck. I hate them. They don't travel in transit at all. But I feel like they just need to go back to their roots a little bit. I don't think they need to put out makeup, you know? I feel like they should just take it back a little bit, take a breather, you know? Don't really, because I get fatigued from them. Because it's like, oh, they just released this, and then when you get that product, they have 10 other releases. And you're like, well, I don't want to play with this anymore. I want to play with the new one I just bought, you know? And then, like, I'm part of this Facebook group, like, it's called, like, ColourPop Fanatics, I think. And, like, people are saying they're, like, going into debt to, get the newest collection. And it's like, what? Why? It's just, like, this right here is just eyeshadow. It's just pigment, you know? Same goes for this guy, you know? Same goes for this guy. They're just pigments. You shouldn't go into debt for makeup, you know? And that's why I'm not spending or buying as much makeup, because A, I can't appreciate the collection I have because I just kept on buying and buying, you know? And second, I don't make as much money as I used to, so I can't keep on buying and buying, you know? So, yeah. Hopefully this is a interesting video. Probably not. If you're still here, hi, how's it going? But yeah, I just kind of think it's just meh, you know? And yeah, also I have this guy that I put all my new makeup in now, and at the end of the month I'm gonna, like, be talking about it. That way, if this gets full, I have to donate something. Fun fact that I put for myself. But it's almost the end of the month, I think. There's total 11 more days, I think, because 31, yeah. So I'll probably, like, February 1st or whatever, the next day off, because I still have Ipsy. I re-got Ipsy. It hasn't come yet, so I think I might actually cancel that if this isn't a good box, like what I get. But yeah, so then at the end of the year, I'll like put how much I actually got, you know, like I'll show what I actually got, if that makes sense. But monthly, I'll show you, like, oh, this is what I got. Is it still worth it? You know, was this haul worth it or whatever, or was the monthly purchases worth it? You know. But yeah, that's the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, comment, turn on post notifications if you like, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.